I said you did earlier.
Oh, really?
You just went across and we got them back on the trail.
Wow. Córrele, 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 niños. Ya le tomé fotos, vamos, vamos.
Ya vas, seguido.
A group of hikers ventured deep into the woods, expecting a peaceful day surrounded by nature. But their calm vanished when a massive grizzly bear appeared, slowly making its way in their direction.
Oh, really?
You just went across and we got them back on the trail.
Wow. Córrele. Córrele, 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 niños. Ya le tomé fotos, vamos, vamos.
Fear gripped them, unsure whether the bear's intentions were curious or dangerous. With every heavy step, the tension grew. There was no sign it would turn away. Heartbeats racing, they knew hesitation could be deadly. Acting fast, they scrambled, moving quickly and quietly to put distance between themselves and the powerful animal. The bear's looming presence left a chilling mark on the day, turning what should have been a serene hike into one of the most terrifying experiences of their lives. A hiker embarked on a deadly trek in Nashik, India, a place where nature's beauty meets sheer terror. The trail clung to the mountainside with tiny, narrow steps, each barely wide enough for a single person. On one side, solid rock. On the other, nothing but open air stretching thousands of feet down. One wrong move could mean a fatal fall. The wind howled and every step demanded absolute focus. Even the bravest felt their hearts race as the reality of the danger sank in. This wasn't just hiking, it was a test of courage and nerve. Would anyone dare face a trial where the line between life and death is measured in inches? A hiker ventured onto a treacherous mountainside where every step demanded precision and courage. The path was a series of tiny iron footholds bolted precariously into the rock, leaving nothing but air beneath. One wrong move could mean a deadly fall, thousands of feet down into sheer nothingness. The wind howled around the cliff, and the narrow trail offered no room for error. Each step forward was a test of nerve, balance, and focus, as the mountain seemed to whisper warnings with every gust. The beauty of the scenery was matched only by the danger, making every moment both exhilarating and terrifying. While a group of men camped high in the mountains, the night took a terrifying turn. Out of nowhere, a massive boulder broke loose from the upper slopes, thundering down toward their tent with deadly speed. The ground shook, echoes bouncing through the valley. Luckily, they spotted the rock just in time and scrambled out of its path, narrowly avoiding disaster.
Hey! You got
If they had been 1 second later, the outcome could have been unimaginable. Moments like this remind every camper that the mountains hold dangers no one can predict. Up there, under the open sky, anything can happen, and sometimes survival depends on noticing the threat before it's too late. A man wandered deep into the woods, searching for old artifacts and filming what he thought would be a peaceful morning discovery. The forest was silent until he crouched to pick something up from the ground. At first, he spotted a couple of ringneck snakes slipping away into the leaves, but as he moved in for a closer look, the real threat appeared.
Ringneck! 2 ringnecks! Oh, they're getting away. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There's a cottonmouth under that. Oh my goodness, and I literally had my hand under it.
A cottonmouth, coiled just inches from his arm. Venomous and aggressive, a bite from one can cause intense pain, swelling, and serious tissue damage. Far from help, the consequences could have been devastating. He had no idea how close he came to disaster. One careless movement, and his quiet exploration might have ended in tragedy. While riding along a narrow mountain trail on an ADV bike, one rider made a small but dangerous mistake. He didn't remove his panniers before entering the tight pass. As he eased forward, the unexpected happened. The pannier clipped the edge, throwing the bike off balance and sending him tumbling off the cliffside. Against all odds, he survived the fall with only minor injuries, shaken but alive. It was a harsh reminder that in the mountains, even the smallest oversight can turn deadly in seconds. Out there, one moment of carelessness can cost everything. Would you risk riding a trail this tight, knowing one wrong move could send you over the edge? Before we go any further, I'd like to ask you for a quick favour. If you're enjoying the video so far, please give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. We're getting closer to 20,000 subscribers, and once we hit that milestone, a few lucky subscribers will receive a special surprise. Now let's go back to the video. High above the city, a lone hiker stood on a shockingly small surface, surrounded by towering buildings that looked unreal from that height. Just looking at the ledge triggered anxiety, so imagine the fear of actually standing there. The narrow platform sloped downward, leaving no room for hesitation, no space for a single misstep. One slip, one moment of panic, and there would be nothing to break the fall. Every step demanded total focus, every breath felt heavier in the open air. It wasn't just a hike, it was a walk along the edge of danger itself. Would anyone dare risk their life climbing to a place where even the ground beneath their feet can't be trusted? A man embarked on a hike along a mountainside that could send chills down anyone's spine. The trail was terrifyingly narrow, with him balancing on a tiny iron ledge clinging to the rock face. A safety rope was attached to his harness, offering some protection, but in a place like this, even that might not be enough. One slip, one misstep, and the consequences could be fatal. The sheer drop beside him vanished into nothingness, and the wind carried the faintest echoes of danger. Every movement demanded absolute focus, every second a test of nerve and skill. So, would you dare to hike where a single mistake could cost your life? Could you handle the fear of being that exposed to the mountain? While hiking along a rocky mountain trail, a woman came terrifyingly close to a deadly encounter. Hidden deep in the cracks between the stones was a massive 4-foot diamondback rattlesnake, its venom powerful enough to turn a peaceful hike into a life-threatening disaster. Her boot hovered just inches from its head when the sudden rattle shattered the silence. She froze, heart pounding, realizing how close she was to stepping on it. One more careless step, and she would have been alone on a mountain with no one around to help. Encounters like this remind every hiker that the wild doesn't always reveal its dangers until the very last second. Would you keep calm if a rattler warned you just inches away? While hiking deep in the woods, a group of explorers stumbled upon something truly unsettling. A dark figure moving between the trees. It wasn't shaped like any animal they knew, and it definitely didn't resemble a human. Covered in thick black hair, the creature walked upright, slipping through the forest with silent, deliberate steps. The hikers froze, unsure whether to run or stay hidden. Some whispered that it might have been a Sasquatch, but the truth remains a mystery. Whatever it was, its presence sent chills through the entire group. So what do you think they witnessed that day? A misunderstood animal? A legendary creature? Or something that's never been identified at all? Late at night, while camping deep in the woods, a man suddenly sensed he wasn't alone. From the darkness between the trees, 2 glowing pairs of eyes stared back at him, unblinking, silent, and impossibly still.
What the fuck?
His heart pounded as he tried to figure out what was out there. Every time he shifted, the eyes seemed to follow, watching his every move. The path back to his tent felt miles away, and stepping toward it meant walking closer to whatever was lurking in the shadows. He finally backed away, never taking his eyes off those eerie shapes until he escaped the area. So what do you think was watching him? A wild animal, or something else guarding the forest? While camping alone deep in the woods, a Reddit user experienced a visitor she never could have imagined. In the middle of the night, the quiet was broken by the sound of heavy breathing, right outside her tent. Before she could react, a large horse pushed its head inside, its shadow filling the entire opening. Frozen in fear, she didn't move a muscle. She had no idea whether it was friendly, lost, or about to panic inside the cramped tent. Minutes felt like hours as the animal sniffed around, inches from her face. Eventually the horse wandered off, leaving her shaken and speechless. Out in the woods, anything can appear, sometimes even a friendly visitor you're completely unprepared for. This chilling video was shared by Exploring with Angelo on YouTube, a channel known for its spine-chilling explorations into haunted houses, cursed places, and encounters you'll never forget. He ventured deep into the forest to uncover the truth about the dreaded demon house. But what started as an exploration quickly spiraled into one of the most terrifying nights of his life. At first, the silence was heavy, almost suffocating. But then, everything changed. Out of nowhere, an invisible force shoved him violently, slamming his body against the wall with a strength no human hand could carry. His heart pounded, fear coursing through his veins.
Just kind of want to take a quick peek. Oh, there's like nothing here. Oh, ow. Oh, what the hell? What the was that? Something just pushed me. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Guys, like, something just pushed me like right into this thing.
But before he could process what had happened, it got worse. Within minutes, something unseen struck his face. Then again, harder.
Oh! What the hell? Oh, something just hit me in the face.
Leah.
Oh, something like with some force literally just hit me in the face.
Imagine standing in pitch darkness, completely alone, with something unseen attacking you. Would you have stayed? Would you fight against the unseen? Or would you run for your life before the demon house claimed you too? From whispers to screams, this is the moment you'll never forget. This chilling video was shared on Alone is Scary vlog, a channel that is well known for diving deep into the world of the paranormal and capturing terrifying encounters on camera. Standing in the middle of nowhere, curiosity got the best of him, and he went hiking deep into the forest when something caught his eye. An old, isolated house decided to step inside. But what his camera captured will leave you in shock. As he explored, a chilling sight appeared, a white ghostly shadow reflected in the glass. His heart pounded.
Itu orangnya di luar. Tuh. Apa itu? Astagfirullahaladzim. Ada suara anak kecil. Kayak suara anak kecil bermain ya, teman-teman.
And then it got worse. From the silence of the woods came the sound of children playing, yet no one was there.
Coba yang satunya gimana? Ini banyak tersesat di mana sih? Tuh. Wih. Siapa? Siapa tadi yang ketawa? Hah? Siapa tadi yang ketawa? Kula nuwun. Chris. Ini ruangan apa ini?
Who built a house this deep in the forest? Why do unseen forces seem to linger around it? And most importantly, if you were there, alone, with voices echoing through the dark halls, would you stay to uncover the truth or would you run for your life? What you're about to witness might haunt you long after this ends. We got this story from Jasko on YouTube, a channel known for diving into the darkest, most haunted places you could ever imagine. Tonight's tale isn't just creepy, it's a chilling descent into the Devil's Forest, where what they thought was just another van camping trip nearly turned into their last. To test whether something is really lurking in the forest, one of them clapped, and with a shaky voice dared any unseen spirit to clap back. Then, a sound echoed back from the forest, clear enough to send chills rushing through their veins.
Alright, spirits, I want to play a game called Hide and Clap. We hear you around us right now, but I want you to show us what direction you're in. So what's going to happen is I'm going to make a noise just like this. You ready? Just like this.
The fuck?
The fuck was
There's
that?
no way.
And what I want you to do is replicate that noise, so let me know what direction you're in. 3, 2, 1. Just like this, spirits, just like this.
Dude, it's right behind you.
Do you want us to come down there? I really don't want to.
I don't either.
Bro, it sounded like something just clapped. Okay. Can we try something?
Oh fuck, Chaz. Yeah, do it.
Our favorite game of hide and clap. You ready? Oh, hell no. Hell no.
What was it that answered them? Could something truly be lurking in those woods? Or was it the forest itself reminding them they were not alone? Would you dare step into a place where shadows respond to your call? Or would you run before the unseen shows its face? The deeper the forest, the darker the terror. Let's see what the forest holds for us next. Min Story, a YouTuber whose channel is well known for diving into the paranormal and capturing terrifying encounters on camera. He went camping deep in the forest at night, expecting peace under the stars, but what his camera recorded will send chills down your spine. As he sat by his camp, a dark, ghostly shadow suddenly appeared behind him, silent, shifting around in the darkness. What was that? A spirit haunting the woods? Or something far more mysterious lurking in the dark? Alone in the forest, with only the crackle of fire for comfort, imagine realizing you're not alone. Would you pack up and run for your life, or stay to see what that shadow really is? If your heart's racing now, brace yourself. It's about to get worse. This video was shared by Cursed Urban, a channel known for uncovering the most chilling and unexplainable things caught on camera. He hiked deep into the woods, the night pressing in around him, when suddenly, his flashlight froze on something unusual. Right there, in the middle of the forest, stood a strange structure, long sticks and branches carefully arranged, leaning against a tree, forming a haunting teepee-like shape.
You guys see that? Okay, that I think, let me check. Get the phone out. Yup, that is our point. That teepee structure in the woods is our point. It's so quiet out here, guys. It's unreal. Yeah, this is our point. I don't think I'm going to fit in that, though. It looks a little bit too small for me. Looks like somebody was recently out here, though.
But here's the terrifying question. Who built this? Was it just some campers playing around? Or was it something far more sinister? A ritual site, a warning, or maybe even a place where something waits? The deeper you stare at it, the more unsettling it becomes. It doesn't look random, it looks intentional, almost like a message. Would you dare step closer to check it out? Or would you turn around and run before finding out what it's really for? Just when you think the nightmare is over, it only gets worse. This video was shared by Putra on YouTube, a channel well known for exploring haunted places and testing courage in the most terrifying locations. He went to an ancient cemetery, said to be the oldest and most cursed in the area. Behind him stands a massive banyan tree, its twisted roots stretching wide, radiating an eerie energy. Locals warn that this place is haunted by Gendruwo and Kuntilanak, spirits often seen here. As he sets up his camera for the night test, the atmosphere thickens. Then his camera caught something very strange moving around the tree. A shadow moves and then vanishes into the thin air. The camera caught this multiple times.
Pasti mengalir dan dilancarkan lagi, teman-teman. Ini teman-teman pohonnya ya. Akarnya itu udah bercabang-cabang kemana-mana, teman-teman ya.
What are these strange shadows moving around? Are they the unreal creature guarding the tree? Alone, surrounded by unseen forces, would you dare stay longer in this cursed graveyard? From whispers to screams, this is the moment you'll never forget. Kuba Mysteri, a YouTuber whose channel is known for venturing into the darkest, most haunted places, uncovering mysteries many would never dare to face. That night, he entered a deep forest, a place hidden from the eyes of most. Locals whispered of unspeakable tragedies. A woman was murdered, and her body was left to rot until it turned to bone. Imagine stepping into that very crime scene at midnight. Would you dare? Then it began. Strange movements in the shadows, whispers all around the forest. What was making those movements? An unknown spirit or what? And then a woman's sobbing cry echoes in the dark. Could it be her spirit, forever trapped?
Allahu Akbar. Terus dia kabur. Dia kabur cuy. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Masya Allah. Kayak ada yang lari di arah sini cuy. Arah sini ada yang lari tadi.
What would you do if the spirit of a murdered soul stood before you crying? What's next isn't just creepy, it's the stuff of nightmares. Franco TV on YouTube shared this terrifying video. His channel is known for venturing into the darkest, most haunted places, capturing what most of us would never dare to see. He went alone into the cemetery at night, with nothing but his flashlight and courage guiding him through the silence. Every step echoed like the dead themselves were listening. Suddenly, his eyes caught something unusual, a strange, dazzling shadow moving in the distance. It flickered like light, yet carried the form of something alive.
Right now I am in the room, and it is complete dark in here. I could barely see anything in front of me. I can see the light on the outside. Hola? I saw what looked like some sort of like a reflection of light. Turn off the light. Turn off the light. Oh, what was that? The light.
His heart raced. Was this a wandering ghost, a restless spirit moving between the graves, or something far more sinister hiding in the dark? Alone in the cemetery, with the unknown watching back at you, would you keep recording, or would you run before the shadows close in? What comes next might be the most chilling part of all. This video was posted by Yupri Karim, a creator known for diving into the world of the paranormal and capturing the most unsettling experiences on camera. He decided to spend the night camping deep in the forest, completely alone. At first everything was quiet, just the sound of the trees swaying. But then, the silence broke. Strange animal-like voices began echoing through the darkness. The deeper the night grew, the louder and closer the sounds became. Imagine being out there, surrounded by nothing but shadows, unsure of what's lurking just outside your tent. Was it really animals making those noises, or something far more sinister? Could it be spirits mimicking voices to lure him out, or a creature of the forest watching, waiting for him to step outside? If you were in his place, would you dare unzip that tent and face whatever was calling in the night, or would you stay hidden, hoping morning comes before it finds you? creepy video was shared by Aventuras y Jose, a YouTuber known for hiking deep into the desert and uncovering the strange and unexplainable. He went hiking deep into the forest, expecting just a normal, peaceful adventure surrounded by nature. But what he stumbled upon was something so disturbing, it still haunts him to this day. Out of nowhere, in the middle of the trail, he saw something that simply did not belong there. At first glance, it almost looked human, a woman's figure. But then the horror set in. Its leg was made of iron, the body looked rotten, twisted, and horribly unnatural.
Eso se ve horrible. No, hombre. Uy, 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 uy. Mire. Pero ese hierro, pátate. Pátate. Hay disparos. Se escuchó un disparo. Se escuchó un disparo. Oye. Oiga por allá. Oh, para allá pasa el tren allá. Mire. Mire, mi gente. Mire lo que se encuentra uno. Tiene patas de hierro. Mire, esos son, pero es ahí tiene las piernas. Mire, pero es como de hule. Mire, como que es una mujer, mire. Pero es una mujer de hule, de hule, como que es mujer. Pero es cosa de eso de mujeres que usan hombres a lo mejor. Mire, yo pensé que era persona la que es.
How could something like this exist in the forest? Was it a statue, a spirit, or some kind of grotesque creature left behind by something we don't yet understand? Here's the terrifying question. How did it get there, and what exactly was he looking at? Would you dare to keep walking deeper into the forest after seeing something like that? What you're about to witness might haunt you long after this ends. A YouTuber named Jelly Official, whose channel is well known for exploring the paranormal and capturing the unexplainable on camera, shared this scary encounter. He hiked deep into the woods, hoping for nothing more than a calm, peaceful night of camping under the stars. But that peace didn't last long. In the middle of the night, something terrifying broke the silence. Strange, untraceable sounds began echoing from the darkness, eerie noises with no clear source. He looked around, but there was nothing, no movement, no figure, just the sound circling him in the night.
Seperti ada suara anak ayam ya teman-teman. Ya kan? Kok ada suara anak ayam ya? Jangan-jangan kuntilanak teman-teman ini.
Alone in the forest with no one around to call for help, he kept hearing those unsettling sounds. What was it? A warning? Or something waiting for the perfect moment to strike? Would you pack up and run? Or stay frozen, not knowing what might step out of the dark? Could it be an unseen creature stalking him? Or something not human at all? Just when you think the nightmare is over, It only gets worse. This terrifying video was posted by SCARIEST, who is known for diving deep into the desert to uncover the mysterious things hidden out there. He was hiking deep through the desert, where nothing but sand and silence stretched for miles, when suddenly he stumbled upon something that should not have been there. In the middle of nowhere, hidden beneath the blazing sun, was what looked like an underground room, sunken into the earth. No roof, just an open pit at ground level. He claimed it might have been a shield or shelter for soldiers during a war, but that only raises more questions. Why would anyone return to a place marked by war and bloodshed?
Está en estos lugares. Pileta de agua. ¿Dónde están las tuberías? No hay. Eran cuartitos subterráneos estos, gente. Nosotros hacíamos esto antes cuando yo era soldado. Y puras maderas arriba. Entramos así y escuadra. Por si disparaban, no nos dieran. Y nosotros estábamos en esta área. Pongamos que la entrada estaba en la esquina. Así como ratas escondidos andábamos. Y viendo así para abajo, como ahí. Si pasa alguien, un convoy. Ahí, pum, 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 pum. Y así. Miren dónde está esto. No inventes. Y no se ve de abajo, no se mira. Fácil. Maderas. Y o si pensaba la gente que era casa regular, arriba. Su tarimita. O una tipo casita aquí. Una tipo casita. Y si disparaban.
Who built this strange structure in the middle of the desert? And more importantly, what was it really built for? Could it have been a war hideout or something far more mysterious? Something we weren't meant to find? Tell me, would you step down into a place like this, not knowing what secrets it hides? If your heart's racing now, brace yourself, it's about to get worse. This video was posted by Mama, a channel well known for diving into the paranormal and capturing moments that defy explanation. Alone in the dead of night, he set out for what he thought would be just another peaceful camping trip in the forest. Everything seemed calm, almost too calm, until his camera captured something truly mind-blowing. At first it was subtle, just a tree branch swaying back and forth. But here's the chilling part. There was no wind, no breeze strong enough to make it move. So what was pushing it? An unseen presence lurking in the shadows? And then, the night turned darker. From out of nowhere, a ghostly figure appeared, dressed in flowing white, its head cloaked in black, and its piercing eyes glowing sharply through the darkness. Just as quickly, it vanished into thin air, leaving nothing but fear behind. What was that? Why does this forest seem to breathe with unnatural forces? Would you dare spend the night where the unknown roams freely? The deeper the forest, the darker the terror. Let's see what the forest holds for us next. A YouTuber named Arnold Outdoors shared this video. His channel is known for fishing, camping, hunting, gardening, and, of course, some goofy shenanigans in the Pacific Northwest woods. But this time, things took a much darker turn. They climbed high into the mountains, curious about what secrets might be waiting out there in the wild. Then, out of nowhere, they stumbled upon something strange. A dark cave, hidden in the middle of nowhere, with steps leading deep inside. Drawn by curiosity, they decided to enter. But the deeper they went, the stranger it became. Massive rocks towered above them, almost like the cave was protecting something not meant to be found. The air grew colder, the silence heavier, and the darkness seemed endless. What could be hiding in a place like this?
And it goes back that way, I think, is the deep dark areas. Alright, fire that light up and let's get a view of it in here. Trip hazard, I gotta watch where I'm going and not watch the camera. Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah. That's so neat.
Yeah.
It's
This
crazy.
is cool.
This is totally natural because it looks
Yeah.
almost like a tube.
It does, like they've
Perfectly
burrowed
lined
through
up.
here. Alright, let's keep going. Can you see your breath? Oh, can't see your breath.
A little bit, I can see yours
Yeah.
a little bit.
Well, there's supposedly a bunch of other people down here.
Yeah, there was a big tour, man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. Whoa, shit. I almost tripped. These big clodhoppers on.
This big piece is like, oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Is it just an abandoned cavern? Or a hidden lair for something far more sinister? Just when you think the nightmare is over, it only gets worse. This terrifying video was posted by Zero on YouTube. His channel is well known for uncovering eerie paranormal encounters and sharing terrifying, unimaginable activities caught on camera. He set out for what was supposed to be a peaceful night hike, just him, the trail, and the silence of the forest. But that silence didn't last long. Out of nowhere, he felt a chill run down his spine. And then he saw it. Hidden among the trees was a figure, a ghostly creature with a creepy head staring right at him. Its shape was faint, almost transparent, like a creature that shouldn't exist. His heart raced. Fear gripped him. The question echoed in his mind. What is that?
Oh banget, men. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Astaghfirullah. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Allah.
Was it really a ghost silently watching him from the darkness? Or something far more mysterious lurking in the woods? Would you have kept walking deeper into the forest, or turned back immediately? And what if those glowing eyes began to follow you? What comes next might be the most chilling part of all. In October 2020, YouTuber Noeg Craig, who is normally known for cooking videos, made the mistake of taking a solo camping trip near Spruce Pond. He set out into the forest for what he thought would be a calm, peaceful night of camping. But sometimes, the forest doesn't give you peace, it gives you nightmares. As he was about to drift off to sleep, the silence was shattered by strange noises coming from the bushes.
Who's there? Hello?
At first, he thought it might be an animal, but curiosity pulled him closer. That's when he saw it. Something so terrifying it made his blood run cold. Out of the shadows, a figure stepped forward, a man wearing a clown mask staring at him in silence.
What? What's this? Oh, what the? Oh. Oh, God. Yeah. Jeez.
Alone in the middle of nowhere, he didn't wait to find out what the masked stranger wanted. He ran, heart pounding, desperate to escape before it was too late. But here's the question. Who was that figure hiding in the dark? And why was he lurking deep in the forest at night? What's next isn't just creepy, it's the stuff of nightmares. Jose Flores Terror on YouTube shared this terrifying video. His channel is known for uncovering terrifying legends and exploring places haunted by dark histories. This time around, he hiked deep into the forest, expecting nothing more than a calm, peaceful night hike. But that peace was shattered in an instant. From the darkness, a loud, bone-chilling scream erupted, echoing through the trees, bouncing off the silence of the forest.
¿Alguien? ¿Alguien?
But here's the terrifying question. Whose voice was that? Was it human, crying for help? Or something not human at all, luring him deeper into the woods? Alone, with only the forest around you and a scream tearing through the night, what would you do? Would you run for your life, or stay and risk finding out what's hiding in the shadows? Think you've seen it all? This next moment will change your mind. This story comes from Exploring with Angelo on YouTube, a channel known for eerie night investigations and terrifying wilderness encounters. He set out to camp overnight, deep in the forest, completely alone. At first, everything seemed fine. He lit a fire, trying to settle in and enjoy the calm of the night. But then, the atmosphere shifted. It was as if something unseen was lurking just beyond the glow of the flames, watching, waiting. The once comforting silence of the forest turned heavy and suffocating. His heart started pounding as he realized he was not truly alone.
Nothing. When we're waiting in silence, whoa! What the hell was that? Oh! Jeez. What the f***? No way. Something just came, like, from behind me. Then something hit the... What is going on right now? Hello? I don't even know why I'm saying hello right now, as if that's gonna do anything. Sorry if the microphone's a little wonky, guys, but I have it facing ahead of me. But no, seriously, what was that?
Imagine being at a campsite in the middle of nowhere, the fire crackling, shadows dancing around you, and then suddenly feeling unsafe. That creeping sensation that something is out there, hidden in the darkness. What would you do? Would you stay put and hope it passes, or pack up and run into the unknown? Have you ever dared to camp alone in the forest, knowing you might not be the only one there?
Urban Ghost shares this experience on their YouTube channel. Two hikers set out on a dangerous mountain trail to find a rumored abandoned plane crash site. The path was steep, muddy, and confusing, marked only by scattered dots on trees. Along the way, they battled exhaustion, slippery slopes, bees, and near falls, all while marveling at the breathtaking views of the wilderness. Eventually, after hours of struggle, they reached the crash site of a Cessna 414 from the early 1980s. The wreckage lay scattered across the hillside, with engines salvaged long ago, but twisted metal, wings, and parts still intact.
Just almost fell all the way down.
People have brought flowers out here and stuff. You almost fell all the way down? Yep. Be careful. How cool is this?
Pretty cool. I feel it makes me sad though if people died.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's definitely a sad situation, of course. Man. Took us this long to get out of here. Wow. Oh yeah, people have written all over it, scratched stuff into it. Oh yeah, and they painted skulls and stuff on it.
Wow, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Crazy though.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, this was someone's...
The scene was haunting, yet fascinating, marked by flowers left in remembrance and vandalism from careless visitors. At the crash site, he tried the necrophonic spirit box. The device crackled plain, leave, pain.
And just this area took the brunt of the impact, clearly. It's wild.
Were the victims still here, echoing through the wreckage? Or was something else answering? I came across this story from a YouTuber named Sophie, and it gave me chills. She set out on a hiking trip in the Scottish wilderness, planning to camp in a Bothy, an old isolated shelter hidden deep in the forest. As she trekked through the quiet trails, she couldn't help but notice how different it was from Denmark, her home. Scotland's forests felt alive, beautiful, yet unsettlingly mysterious. After hours of hiking, eventually, she found the real Bothy.
I think we found it. Yes, it's here. Look at this beautiful sight.
Bigger, more welcoming, yet still surrounded by the heavy silence of the forest. She cooked, settled in, and tried to sleep. But then, things took a strange turn. In the middle of nowhere, a car appeared outside the Bothy.
We have here. It's probably just someone working here in the forest area. Yeah. But I don't understand how he could drive here. Because the path we walked on to get here was super narrow. Or maybe there's someone in the car, sleeping, who wanted to be inside the Bothy.
The path was too narrow for vehicles. So, how did it get there? Was someone watching them? Or had they wandered into something far stranger? I came across this chilling story from a YouTuber, Dragon Bro Production, who went searching for what locals call the railroad lurker. They describe it as a tall, shadowy figure with multiple eyes crawling out of its face, haunting abandoned railways across the western United States. But why the railroads? Some say it waits there, preying on anyone foolish enough to wander too close. A man named Silas Walker claimed he saw the lurker one night. He warned, "Don't go poking around if you're not ready for the consequences." But the group ignored his warning and went to investigate. At first, they heard only rustling in the bushes, then shadows, figures, something watching. That's when they stumbled upon bones, a human skull, flesh torn to the bone. Suddenly the lurker appeared.
I've investigated.
Whoa, guys, stop.
I told you guys.
Guys, this is serious. There's like multiple pieces. There's a skull, there's a hand. Guys, he's like eaten down to the bone. Holy heck. Do you think there's more stuff like over this way?
Rats or something.
It's a human body, dude. Guys,
died out here, and then like they could have gotten eaten or whatever, right?
Okay, either way, we have to report this to the police. That's a dead. It's a dead human. What the heck? This is a dead human body. We have to report this to police, guys.
Yeah, his arms aren't even.
Is there more?
attached.
Oh my gosh! Run! Go, go, go! Jeez! Crap! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
So I have to ask, would you keep filming or run for your life? And why does this creature stay bound to the railroads? Elianai Adventure posted this on his YouTube channel. This guy went out to explore what locals call the haunted snake farm. The story says a man once raised snakes here until one bit him, ending his life, and ever since, his ghost has been seen wandering these cursed grounds. As he walked deeper, the air grew heavier and the silence pressed in. Out of nowhere, a shadow darted across the grass.
Essa lenda aqui fez bastante sucesso lá no canal Chamos, há muitos anos atrás. E eu sempre quis vir aqui, e acabou que nunca deu.
Could it be the snake keeper's spirit still guarding this land? He saw this abandoned building and decided to explore inside, and then he heard these strange sounds. His heart raced when he realized he had nothing to defend himself with, only his camera.
No começo do vídeo, pessoal. Licença para entrar no local?
Then the figure appeared again, staring from the darkness.
Isso aqui, cara. Oh, meu Deus, pessoal, olha ali. Olha. Ali, ó. Apareceu de novo, pessoal. Apareceu de novo.
Whispers, footsteps, and strange noises surrounded him, making the old farm feel alive with the dead. Was it truly the ghost of the Snake Master, or something far more sinister? If you were in his place, would you keep exploring or run before the farm claimed you too? A YouTuber, Cursed Urban, posted this video. He went deep into one of the most notorious forests in the Midwest, often called the Bigfoot Forest. Almost immediately, he caught a foul, rotting stench in the air, something unnatural. Suddenly, a blinding flash of light appeared and vanished, like a camera had gone off. But no one else was there. As he pushed deeper, heavy footsteps echoed through the woods. The smell returned, damp and decayed. Something seemed to follow him, staying just out of sight, almost human in its pace.
So it's like, okay, I'll take that into consideration. Dude, I smell something. It smells like, what is that smell? I don't know if it's the wind blowing it over or what, but it smells like pond water. You know what I mean? Like moldy, like pond water. Like how wet, like, oh, if you ever smelled like a wet mildew carpet, be thankful if you haven't. But that's what it smells like.
By nightfall, the sense of being watched grew unbearable. Every step he took, it felt like something was taking one too.
Because it's the truth. And that is, I feel like I'm being followed right now. That is exactly what it feels like, is that I am being followed right now.
Was it Bigfoot? Or something far darker hiding in the trees? This encounter was posted by a YouTube user, 5050 Fishing. This guy went out camping, and at first, everything seemed peaceful. Just him, his tent, and the quiet of the night. But as midnight settled in, while sleeping, the calm turned into sheer terror. He heard a sound from outside of his tent. A shadowy black figure began pressing up, as if trying to claw its way inside. The fabric of the tent shifted, creaked, and he could feel the weight of something unnatural pressing against him.
There's something else. There's what the? Yeah, that sounds like a bear, like for real.
His heart raced, his body frozen in fear. Was it an animal or something far more sinister? If you were trapped inside that tent, would you dare unzip it to see what's outside, or would you stay hidden, hoping it goes away? This video was uploaded to Cave Chroniclia on YouTube. A group of explorers ventured deep into a cave that stretched for miles underground. From the start, the place felt alive. The echoes roared like a tornado, and strange red stains marked the walls. Flowstones formed eerie stair-like patterns, and the tunnels twisted into bridges, unstable passages, and pools of dark water. As they moved deeper, the cave twists into narrow tunnels. Would you keep going or turn back? The deeper they went, the more unsettling it became. Bats filled a vast chamber, their droppings thick on the ground.
It's the Grand Canyon of Indiana. Is that all bat poop? Yeah. That's not good. Oh, I see them up there.
They're hanging out?
Yeah, I see. Oh, there's one right there. Oh gosh. You don't want to breathe this stuff in.
While the cave itself split into endless paths, creating a maze where their lights began to flicker dangerously. Just when it seemed like the cave would never end, they stumbled upon an exit. But instead of leading back to the wilderness, it opened into a quiet suburban neighborhood.
Heck yeah, man. That was pretty damn cool. We were in there like 4 hours?
Yeah.
Dude, give me that fist bump.
You got it, bro.
Leaving one chilling question. How could such a place exist beneath ordinary streets? Night Encounters, a YouTube channel, posted this. They went deep into the woods, where abandoned houses stood cloaked in eerie silence. From the very start, the place carried a sinister presence, as if the trees themselves were holding back a secret. Stories told of a strange man, a possible cannibal, who once lived in these ruins. But were these just rumors? Or was something darker still lurking there? Inside the first house, the air was heavy, the rooms unnervingly small, and strange markings covered the walls. Whispers of movement and the suffocating sense of being watched made each step more terrifying.
That's weird, honestly. Like, super weird. What was that?
The heck? I just lost the game. What?
No, dude. That's weird. That's like, honestly, super weird.
Okay, bro, it's so dark. You can't see, like, literally anything.
Yeah.
The second house was even worse. The house looks very terrifying, and also has strange markings on the walls of all the rooms. Suddenly, they heard a strange sound. They were scared, they tried to look for what made the sound, but they didn't see anything.
Dude.
What made that sound? If you were trapped there, would you keep exploring or run before it was too late? Tiago Furacao, a YouTuber, shared the experience while he went to the Rancho Mansion. The legend tells of a wealthy family who used the ranch as a weekend escape. But one fateful night, bandits attacked. The father tried to protect his wife and son, but the boy was shot and killed. His wife left him soon after, blaming him for their loss. Alone and broken, the man is said to have taken his own life, though some claim he was executed. Could it have been his wife behind it? Or something far darker? Upon getting there, they found an old diary and heard unexplained noises. Tiago swears he saw a ghostly hand.
O que é isso aí? Eu não sei se isso aqui é um diário. Vamos ver. A prece. O Senhor verdade.
Joga isso aí, velho. Não é não. Você viu?
Was it imagination or a spirit reaching out? Then it happens. A figure appears inside the house. A man, watching silently, before vanishing into the night.
Parecia que... sei lá, matar. Jogaram alguma coisa em cima da filha.
Que foi, Thiago? Ele não fala não, velho. Ele fica... O que foi que você viu? Fala, irmão. Desenrole.
Eu vi um homem dentro, cara.
Não. Ele foi pra onde, Thiago?
Eu vou saber.
Was it the tormented ranch owner? Or something that feeds off fear itself? After seeing so many scary things, they got scared and left the house immediately. What do you think is lurking around there? Nightmare Ranch is truly cursed? Or is there another explanation hiding in the shadows? This video was shared by Dead Appalachia on YouTube. This YouTuber set out to explore the abandoned tag tunnel in Lafayette, Georgia, a 133-year-old railway tunnel now slowly transforming into a cave. Along the trail, they encounter enormous spiders guarding their webs like sentinels, making every step feel like a warning not to proceed.
Oh, he's posting up.
Posting up on us. Oh.
He said square up.
When the tunnel finally comes into view, it looms like a black mouth in the side of Pigeon Mountain, exhaling a cold, damp breath. Inside, the air is frigid, water rises around their boots, and the walls drip with limestone and calcium deposits, slowly erasing the traces of human construction. Rubble piles from collapsed ceilings make the tunnel feel more like a grave than a passage. Deeper within, he finds scattered bones and unsettling silence broken only by his own footsteps.
Here, this is a bone. Not sure what it could have been for. It may have been from... So this happened when I explored here years before I started doing my YouTube. But I went to this place and I found a half-eaten possum body in here. The entire back half was completely decayed. So I'm thinking that may be the bone from that possum. And this right here, this is the end of it. It really looks like a monster came in and just broke its way out, didn't it? Or broke its way in. All right, there we go. That's the tunnel. I love these like rocky ridges around here that encircle the trail. So if you were to go down yonder, there is an old man's farm, and he really does not like folks coming down there. There are no trespassing signs all around this area. I do not want my keister shot off by an old man with a shotgun.
So, if you stumbled on this abandoned railway tunnel, would you step inside, or would you walk away before the mountain swallowed you whole? I came across this story on a YouTube channel called Adventure Outdoor, and honestly, it plays out like something straight out of a horror film. He set out early in the morning on the North York moors. The mist was so thick, even his truck faded into the fog. His plan was simple: ride the ancient Rutland Rig Road, cross the old railway line, and loop back before dark. But the deeper he went, the more unsettling things became. The mist refused to lift. Landmarks disappeared. At one point, he reached an old stone marker dated 1888, where he stopped to eat. But the silence around him wasn't natural. It felt heavy, as if he wasn't alone. Later, he arrived at Anno Cross, built on top of a Bronze Age burial mound. Locals say artifacts and bones were found there. He thought about camping, but even he admitted he'd be too terrified to try. Some paths on the moors feel ancient, guarded, and maybe not meant for the living.
What I'm standing on is a Bronze Age burial mound. I was reading about it online. I think they found Bronze Age artifacts and that here as well. I keep thinking about coming and camping here, but I ain't gonna do it on my own. Be terrified.
But what do you think? Would you spend the night on a burial mound? Here's another strange encounter that will leave you questioning everything. Ghostie, a YouTuber best known for sharing his frightening and chilling encounters, uploaded this video. In the quiet town of Willow Creek, an old barn stands among the cornfields, its shadow long, its reputation darker. Locals whisper about missing children, strange noises, and an evil presence said to linger inside. Tonight, they went in. The deeper they drove, the heavier the air felt. A crumbling house appeared, its windows like hollow eyes watching them. The barn sat behind it, massive, silent, and terrifying. The kind of place that feels alive, even in stillness. Inside, it was worse. Pitch L-back halls. Floors are ready to give way. Whispers of knocks, footsteps, and shadows. At one point, a mist-like figure drifted past the stairs, clear as day on camera.
Oh, I saw something going to the other side of me, like a mist. Hello? Like literally right behind the stairs, right here, that door.
Did you
oh
catch
my
on
God, please,
camera?
hopefully I did.
Did you catch on camera?
Yes.
Was it human or something else? The further they explored, the stranger it became. Objects moved on their own. A child's name, Jenny, appeared on the wall, then echoed through the spirit box.
Oh my God, what you said? You said Jenny?
Jenny.
Come here. Look.
Yo, no
Jenny.
way.
Yo, now that is creepy.
No way. Look, it's had a hard life. But look, it says Jenny.
Yep.
Right here.
Dude, Jenny P. Oh.
No
What is that
way, dude.
coincidence or what, bro?
No way.
Jenny, this is your room, your bathroom, whatever this was? It has to be a little kid.
That's when they knew they weren't alone. That was it. They had to leave. Whatever haunts this place didn't want them there. And trust me, after what they saw, I don't think anyone should come back. But if that shook you, the next encounter might haunt your dreams. Arms Family Homestead is one of those YouTube channels that feels easy and comforting to watch. Most of the time, it's about country living, fishing, hunting, and the simple outdoors. In this particular episode, Daniel, the dad, takes his son Houston out for a hunt on their own land. Nothing intense, just father and son time in the woods. At first it's calm. They're quietly watching deer move through the trees, enjoying the peace. But that quiet doesn't last long. Out of nowhere, two men with rifles step onto Daniel's private property. They aren't just trespassing, they're sneaking up, trying to take a shot at the deer right in front of them. Then, a gunshot rings out. The bullet misses the deer, but passes so close to Daniel and his son that the danger becomes very real. Daniel jumps up, confronts the strangers, and they immediately bolt, crashing through the woods. It could have ended tragically, but luckily, both father and son walked away safe. What happens next is the kind of thing that keeps people awake at night. The YouTuber Rice and Beans Adventures shared a chilling encounter he experienced while out camping. Morning was supposed to feel calm, but instead, it carried the weight of last night's horror. The YouTuber admitted that last night was rough. A sudden windstorm ripped through camp, snapping the tent's legs like twigs. They tried fixing it, but by midnight, everything was in ruins. Chairs blown away, the campsite destroyed. With no shelter left, they crawled into the back of the truck. Just the stars above, and the howling wind. Imagine lying there, in the vast emptiness. Every sound outside could be something moving in the dark. He says he eventually fell asleep.
14 hours to get here, set up camp, and then a windstorm come in and decimate it. So the drive took a little bit longer because we ended up stopping at the Prada store in Marfa, and then a couple of art installations nearby. It's let me look up the name. I'll let you guys catch the sunrise too.
But really, how do you sleep knowing your camp has been torn apart, and the desert night hides things you can't see? That storm wasn't just rough, it was terrifying. And maybe he didn't tell us everything that happened out there. Things take a darker turn in the next clip I came across. This video comes from Midwest Ghost Hunter, well known for capturing some of the scariest investigations online. This time, he's in Wisconsin, heading toward an abandoned factory with a dark reputation. Locals whisper about endless paranormal activity inside, shadows that move, voices that answer, doors that slam without warning. And tonight, he's stepping into that place completely alone. He pushed through the tannery's yawning doors and felt the air change, a pinprick of cold that crawled up his spine. Every footstep echoed like a warning. He felt a pressure brush his back, his breath hitched, and the darkness answered with a whisper that wasn't human. Doors slammed shut by themselves. Mannequins began to rock and slide without touch, staring with glass eyes that knew his name.
What? That door just shut. Oh, oh no. Oh, no. I am not going to be stuck in here. Please. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
From the black beneath the catwalks, a cart rolled out on its own, creaking like a funeral march. Props flew off tables as if invisible hands had grown bold.
If there's anyone over here, could you? What the hell was that? It sounded like something moved over here. Did you just move one of these mannequins? Could you move one right now? Any one of these. No. Oh. Dude! That thing just freaking started rocking! Oh, no. Are you freaking serious?
Would you step into that maze when the lights flicker and things move without touch? Things only grow darker from here. Brace yourself for what comes next. This chilling video comes from Harry Chris Rain, a YouTuber well known for sharing his eerie camping adventures in the rain. He set out to camp deep in the forest, and at first, everything felt perfect. Calm air, fresh breeze, just the kind of weather that promised a peaceful night. He began pitching his tent, believing it would be a simple, relaxing trip. But then the skies shifted, the wind grew sharp, and raindrops started to fall, soaking the ground beneath his feet. he stayed. He finished mounting his tent in the pouring rain, determined to stick it out. Later, when the storm finally eased, he thought he could enjoy his camp. He made dinner, sat down to eat, and suddenly, the rain returned, heavier than before. Imagine sitting there, trapped in darkness, every sound of the forest drowned out by relentless water hammering the canvas above your head. All through the night the storm raged, and he sat in that tent alone, cold, and listening to every creak of the woods around him. Could it have been just the weather, or was something else hiding in the storm, waiting for him to close his eyes? What happens next is the kind of thing that keeps people awake at night. This video was uploaded by Camper Vibe, a channel run by two girls who share their love for camping, but this time, only one of them decided to head out to this place, alone. This video begins with her searching for peace after the relentless weight of the holidays. She heads to Daring Woods, a stretch of forest she thought would offer quiet solitude. But little did she know, this woodland lies just outside Pluckley, Britain's most haunted village, which holds the Guinness World Record for having over 14 known ghosts. The camp is set, just before the skies grow darker. Dinner seems simple enough, but the forest begins to whisper. Then, strange noises echo. Some sound like children screaming, others like gunshots, and she can't explain where they're coming from. The owls fall silent, and the woods take on a heavier tone. Then it happens, a sound drifts through the trees, unnatural. Not deer, not fox, not anything she recognizes.
Anyway. Sounds like kids screaming. That's just a train. Is it a bird or is it kids screaming? That's a bird. That's a gunshot. I don't know if you'll be able to hear a lot of this, it's pretty distant, but it sounds like kids screaming. There's so many strange noises. It's not just your normal birds and stuff and planes, there's a lot of planes. There's like this weird, well, I don't really know how to describe it, but I'm tired, so I'm going to let this burn out in a bit, sit here and enjoy a fire for a little while and then, yeah, head to bed. The hammock's really comfy, thank God, so I should sleep well, I would think. Where's my big bean? What was that noise?
After some time, she swears it's footsteps circling the tent. She doesn't dare turn on the light, terrified it isn't an animal, but a person. The night drags on. Every second feels endless, and she admits it's the most scared she's ever been in a tent. After she later discovered the horrifying truth, the woods where he spent the night are known as Screaming Woods, where anguished cries echo through the trees. Paranormal tours are hosted here. Ghost hunters have filmed here, and the number of hauntings has earned it a permanent record in history. From eerie to bone-chilling, this next clip drags us even deeper into fear. Grizzly Gaz, a well-known wild camper whose page is dedicated to sharing his camping adventures, posted this chilling experience. He strolls into the woods on a school night, joking at first. Rumor has it pagans meet here. He finds a clearing that looks like a ritual site. It gives him the chills, but he decides to camp anyway. His tent is up. It's pitch black. The forest closes in. Then he decides to go for a walk when he sees a tree that looks like a skeleton.
Oh, it doesn't half look creepy down here. Tree looks like a skeleton, and we're all like bivvies in it and stuff.
The shadows begin to breathe. Then, after some while, he notices some voices and sounds in the trees. He knows he's not alone. The footsteps, whispers, someone circling the campsite terrified him.
I hope there's no widow makers following us. That'd be no good, would it, mate? Oh, dear. Look at this pillow. Oh, fuck! 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 Fucking hell. Where the fuck? Fendi! Fendi! Come here, mate. Oh, you're alright. What the fuck was that? Fucking flies. Mate, come on.
He decides to turn off his light immediately. Then he decides to pack up. But as he gathers gear, the woods erupt. Dozens of distant voices scream and thunder toward the tent. Who are those figures racing through the trees? A prank, hunters, or something older? A ritual that didn't want witnesses?
This creepy video was uploaded to Pinguim LD on YouTube. Deep in the dense forest, a group of explorers stumbled upon something chilling. A wild animal appeared suddenly, an unknown creature lurking just beyond the trees. Panic and confusion rippled through the group as they realized the forest held more dangers than they imagined. They approached the river, only to discover a wild boar, fatally attacked, its carcass swelling unnaturally.
Guys, what did you see? I don't understand. Hey, gringo. Hey, gringo, seriously, let's go to the other river over there. Deep, guys, there's a pig over there, bro. A wild boar was attacked over there just now. What is it? A wild boar. It's a wild boar. Oh, I saw that animal over there. It's edible, bro. Let's bring it back to eat. Sure, huh?
As they debated whether to harvest it, the chilling discovery of massive snake-like eggs sent shivers down their spines. These were no ordinary eggs. They were enormous, likely belonging to a deadly anaconda, hidden in the murky waters.
Oh my god, bro. Wow, it's even deeper, faggot. Oh, what's this here? What's that over there, faggot? Faggot, that's an egg, faggot. That one over there is a snake's egg. What snake's egg? Anaconda. What the hell is that? It's a big egg, right, bro? Snake's egg. Look at the size of that egg, faggot.
One slip, one wrong step, and the horror became real. A massive snake struck, wrapping around a leg, cutting through flesh and leaving blood in the icy water. Chaos erupted as the group struggled to pull their friend free, the fear of the unknown pressing down like the suffocating darkness around them.
Man, the water's over there, dude. Go on, get up. Damn, water. It's
a snake. The snake comes out. Get out, pull. It's a snake. Go. Pull, damn, pull it. Oh.
Pull. Look there, man. The color of the water is bleeding, faggot. Go on, get.
Injured and shaken, they fled the forest, vowing never to return. The memory of the river, the eggs, and the shadowy predator would haunt them forever. One question lingered. What else still waits in the darkness, watching just out of sight? From one frightening moment to the next, this story might be the scariest yet. This story comes from Paranormal Discovery, a channel well known for its camping adventures and chilling encounters with the paranormal. They stepped into the woods, where the path simply ended, and the air shifted, heavy and wrong. Every step he took through the overgrowth grew louder, their breath ragged, shirt drenched in sweat. Ahead, a lake appeared, pitch black, still as glass. The trees around it seemed to swallow every sound. That's when he stumbled across something strange. A bridge that didn't belong there, and hanging nearby, a hockey net swaying like a mockery of reality.
Oh, this is completely different. What the? How does that happen? Like, actually, so the video I put in the description, go to that video. This bridge was different, man. It's like, this is not human made.
What?
Bro, when I came here, this was a totally different looking bridge.
Oh, really?
So like, there's no way a human made this like this. Like, it doesn't make sense.
They came the thud. A movement in the bushes, sharp, deliberate, freezing the blood in their veins.
What happened?
I don't know, something like big moved in the bush.
Something big?
Like fell, or it almost sounded like something like moved really quick, like through the bush.
Holy shit. Okay.
Hours later, inside an old cabin, the silence was shattered with a metallic bang echoing from within the walls. A woman's laugh followed, but no one was there. Dogs began to howl in the distance, and something unseen ran alongside them through the dark woods.
So, perfect timing, but still. What the Hello? Bro, I just heard a woman laugh, like actually. I just heard a woman laugh. Like, like from somewhere in here.
I wasn't recording, but you should have recorded that.
Yeah, I was recording.
By morning, the cabin told the truth. The table was toppled, and an X had been carved into the wall, deliberate, waiting. So, I ask you, what would you have done? Would you have stayed after hearing the laugh? Or would you have run before the mark on the wall claimed you too? But things don't calm down for long. The next story proves that. This video was uploaded by Tiago Furacão, a creator whose channel is known for exploring and investigating haunted places. The team's flashlight began to flicker, its weak glow cutting through the suffocating dark. One of them joked nervously, but fear already lingered in their voices. They reached what locals call the house of the entity. Whispers claimed the land was cursed, though no one knew the full story. A sudden noise shattered the silence. The team froze. Something moved in the shadows, circling them. The sound of running footsteps grew louder, as if unseen figures closed in from every side.
What was that? I don't know, man. It sounds like it came from here. Look. It
sounds like it came from under. Look, that tree of something. There's. What's that? Oh my god. Back off, guys, back off a little.
Inside the house, the terror grew worse. An unseen hand grabbed one of them, pulling at his arm. Clothes, bags, and strange relics littered the place, evidence that someone, or something, had lived here.
There's a lot of stuff. Hey, something grabbed my arm. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Something grabbed my arm here. Come on in, come on in. He put his hand on my arm, man.
Calm down, stay close.
Then a light bulb exploded above them. The team panicked, certain they were no longer alone. Strange scratches appeared on the doors, and whispers spread through the air.
You blew the light bulb over there.
What?
A light bulb blew over there.
Calm down, did.
You see? Bursting, bursting, bursting. Leave the items. No, 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 dot. The light bulb was where in those things? Oh, there. Oh my god, Foggo is swinging over there.
So, what do you think? Would you dare step inside this place? Just when you think it can't get stranger, wait until you see this. This story comes from Straight Explorer, who ventured into the ruins of an overgrown fortress. Surrounded by a moat 8 meters deep and 11 meters wide, its walls still hold secrets that nature could never bury. Hidden tunnels stretch beneath the trees, their silence broken only by echoes that sound too much like voices. Locals whisper that shadows still move inside, trapped souls bound to the fortress long after it was abandoned. Inside, footsteps echoed in the darkness, though no living figure was seen. The deeper he went, the stranger it became. Bones scattered across the floors, all the same shape, all arranged as if someone or something had placed them there. Knocks and whispers followed, rising from unseen rooms.
I can hear rumbling. Hello? What is rumbling? Big bone. Hello?
"You're next," a voice finally warned through the static of his spirit box. Later, another name came through. Catherine, followed by Patricia. Were these restless spirits, or something darker, calling out? By the end, he wasn't alone. The equipment lit up on command, answering questions no human could hear. So the question remains, who still walks this fortress, and what waits for those who dare to enter after dark? From eerie to bone-chilling, this next clip drags us even deeper into fear. This video was uploaded by Jesse's Drone Adventures. The journey begins in a remote canyon east of Phoenix, Arizona, an area fenced off with barbed wire, almost as if something inside was never meant to be disturbed. From above, Jesse spotted several caves carved into the canyon walls, dark, hollow, and untouched. They seemed to whisper secrets of what could be hiding inside. The deeper he explored, the stranger it became. Markings scratched into stone, walls that seemed to breathe with silence, and caves that stretched further than expected. Though dismissed as vandals' work, anyone watching could sense something older lurking beneath the surface. But the most chilling moment came when Jesse reviewed drone footage of one cave. A shape appeared, arms bent, hands covering its ears, a distorted face frozen in silent agony.
After analyzing this photo, it definitely does look like it could be a figure of some sort that has their arms bent and slightly raised with their hands covering their ears. At least, that's what I see. I could also see a small mouth here, a nose, and where the eyes would be. But as much as I would like for this to be something and tell you we just unearthed a fossil of some sort, I believe it to be nothing more than a bunch of mud that dried in a very careful way that resembles the upper body of the human figure.
Was it dried mud, or the fossilized figure of something that once lived? Then, as he rode deeper into the canyon, something darted across the trail, too fast, too shadowy. At first glance, it seemed animal. But on closer review, it appeared wrong, almost human-like in its movement.
The sun was getting low, and there was one more stop I wanted to make, but on my way out of there, something darted across the trail in front of me so fast, I almost didn't see it. Pay very close attention to the red arrows on the screen. Now at this point, I had no idea what the heck I just saw. It all happened so fast, and all I really knew was I saw something. So I got off the trail for a second to see if I could find out which direction it went and tried to identify it.
So the question remains, what truly hides in those Arizona caves, and are they watching anyone who dares to get too close? If your skin wasn't crawling already, it definitely will after this. This video was posted by Exploring with Bear, a channel usually known for camping adventures. But this night, it turned into something much darker. It began with strange signs, tree arches, and markings believed to be evidence of Bigfoot activity. He explained that this very forest had a history, tents slashed, cinder blocks thrown, and glowing eyes watching from the darkness. A place haunted not only by Bigfoot, but also whispers of Dogman. As daylight faded, the atmosphere shifted. At the lake bed, he discovered massive paw prints, too large for any ordinary wolf.
Check those out, dog prints, or wolf or coyote. They're big though. Dogman is a wolf.
Then came the noises. Movement in the woods, rocks clanking, and the sense of being stalked from every direction. Screams echoed in the distance, followed by knocks and howls that seemed to answer one another. By nightfall, glowing eyes appeared beyond the firelight, vanishing as quickly as they came.
All right. Get your nerves back. Oh no. Was that my light that did that? I don't think so. I think something's moving back there. I couldn't hear it though. I just seen it. Oh, I heard that though.
The most terrifying moment came when a beam of light, like a flashlight, flashed deep in the trees. But he was alone. The night dragged on, filled with whistles, shadows, and an overwhelming feeling of being surrounded.
There was a howl. Just a minute ago. I didn't say nothing at first. My hair's standing straight up, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just seen a flashlight out in the woods. There is somebody down there. I want you guys to see it. Somebody's down there with a flashlight right now.
By 4 a.m., he abandoned the camp alive, but shaken. So tell me, was it Bigfoot, Dogman, or something far worse lurking in those woods? The last clip was chilling, but this next one feels like pure nightmare fuel. This story comes from Staffordshire Paranormal YouTube channel, which is known for conducting real paranormal investigations. In this video, they ventured into an abandoned care home with a dark history. Though it only dated back to 1950, countless lives had ended within its walls. The building shut down in 2023, but some say not everyone ever left. It began in the lounge, where investigators called out for spirits. The room seemed quiet, until a deep groan echoed through the halls. Then came footsteps, loud and deliberate, pacing the upper corridor as if someone or something was still patrolling the home. The tension spiked when the metal railings shook violently, as if an invisible figure was climbing the staircase. Cold chills swept over the investigators as they realized no human could have made that sound.
I can't hear it now. There was just one bang.
Happy.
Oh my God, what the flip's going on here? There was just one bang.
Happy.
Oh my God, what the flip's going on here? There was just one bang.
Happy.
Oh my God, what the flip's going on here? That's right in front of me, could you hear that?
Yeah, I heard that.
It's like someone's holding onto the banister.
Even the spirit box spat out chilling words, incorrect, museum, singer, as if unseen residents were still trying to speak.
The building.
Him.
Him. Yeah, I am talking. Maybe you could try and move that door. Or interfere with the black box on the floor. I don't believe it'll hurt you at all. I could hear walking then. I could hear walking then.
Museum.
By the end, the investigators admitted the building felt too big for two people. They left uneasy, convinced the care home's corridors still belonged to those who never moved on. Things only grow darker from here. Brace yourself for what comes next. This video was posted by Haunted Finders. Tonight, their investigation led them deep into Shield Forest, an area with decades of ghostly sightings, unexplained screams, and sinister activity. From the very beginning, he described the strange feeling of being surrounded, footsteps circling them, as if unseen figures were stalking their every move. The equipment began spiking in ways it never had before. EMF readers blazed with energy in the middle of the woods, followed by the sound of sticks being hurled through the darkness. No wind, no animals, just something unseen, throwing objects to prove its presence.
What was that? What was that?
What was it? A stick? Whoa.
Sounded like a stick got thrown at us, yeah.
Talking. I went crazy.
I missed talking, I said.
Then came the voices. A chilling message came through. The bad man's here.
Healing. Healing.
Healing. Healing.
Ooh. I've been here 400 years.
I've been here 400 years.
Blimey, that's a long time, isn't it? What's your name? The bad man's here.
The bad man's here.
The bad man. Is he?
Soon after, growls echoed from the trees, deep, guttural, and inhuman. But the most disturbing moment was when the devices warned of something darker. Words like, disguises itself, skinwalkers around.
He doesn't like what we're doing. That's why he's got his eye on her. What the shit was that? That's why he's got his eye on her.
You hear that? Yeah, I did.
That was a flipping growl.
Protection.
They realized they might not just be speaking to restless spirits, but something far older, far more dangerous. So the question here is, what exactly hides in Shield Forest? Spirits of the dead, or shape-shifting creatures watching from the shadows? This story comes from Exploring with Bear, a channel known for venturing into the unknown, haunted woods, creepy campouts, and even Bigfoot territory. And on this night, Jar Bear faced something terrifying. This night, he went hiking into the woods, and it began with, "No, no, no, it's coming closer."
Oh man. No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No frickin' way, man. It's coming closer. Man, this place, I don't know what it is in here, man, but I have the worst feeling. Oh, man. I feel so sick in my stomach right now.
That's how the night began. The fear in his voice was real. He said his stomach twisted, as if the forest itself wanted him gone. He explained that the last time he was in this exact spot, he was surrounded. Tonight, that same pressure returned instantly. Could something have been waiting for him all along? After experiencing that the first time he went there, would you dare still set foot there? As he crept deeper, the sounds closed in, branches snapping, knocks in the distance, strange whoops echoing.
Man, before I even got the camera started, I was hearing stuff moving on the right side. This place is so scary. The last time I was here, I was surrounded. And you could see the eyes on camera. All kinds of them. It was like I was being hunted.
Would you have kept walking down that trail or turned back right there? Then came the chilling moment. A pale, towering figure with what looked like a white head standing off the trail. Imagine staring at that in the dark, alone.
Holy smokes. Holy smokes. What is that? Oh man, my hair's standing straight. I'm gonna puke. I'm getting sick in my stomach. I can't, man, all the pressure. No. Oh crap, man.
His body froze. His gut screamed at him to leave. He knew he couldn't go any further. Sometimes fear is the only warning you need. So, what do you think? Was he stalked by Bigfoot? Or something far darker hiding in that forest? Here's another strange encounter that will leave you questioning everything. This chilling story comes from Exploring with Beer. In this adventure, he returns to the infamous Murder Road, a place where multiple bodies have been found, and no killer has ever been caught. As he walks deeper into the woods, strange sounds surround him. Knocks echo on one side, whistles on the other. Was it an animal, or something darker watching him?
I just heard something. It sounded like metal. That sounded like metal. What was that? Did you guys hear that? That was like... I couldn't tell if that was a whistle or like a howl.
The deeper he goes, the worse it gets. Then he discovers the unsettling sight. A staircase in the middle of nowhere, and an eerie light suddenly appears in the trees. Someone or something is out there.
Check that out. Steps. In the middle of the woods. Oh. Man, that's ridiculous. I feel like there's I don't know. I don't know what to think about this place yet. It's pretty big, and we've explored like quite a few different areas. And I believe on the last video, I'm pretty sure I know where the first two victims were taken out at.
Soon, he realizes he's not alone. A figure with a light begins searching for him. Hiding in the dirt, heart racing, he whispers, "I think they're looking for me."
Didn't do that. Oh crap. I just seen a light over there. There's a light. Oh man. I can't see to get down the steps. There's a light. Hold on. Man, I'm like in a little ball on the ground behind some crap right now. What are they doing? I think they're looking for me. He's looking around. He don't know. He might still think I'm up there. I don't think he's seen me come down. He didn't see me come down, I don't think. Oh, no. No. I feel like he's seen me. No. Man, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to have to deal with this. Please leave.
After knowing so many atrocities have been committed at that place, alone in the night, what will you do? Would you dare to return to Murder Road after that? The nightmare continues. and this time, it feels way too real. This story comes from Urbex Hill, a YouTuber known for stepping into the darkest and most forgotten places. In this video, he explored Audubon Junior High in Cleveland, Ohio, a school built in 1922, once alive with students. Now nothing but decay and tragedy. The halls echo with silence, but the history lingers. This is the same neighborhood where gun violence has claimed young lives. Even a 16-year-old shot on the school steps. Imagine walking into that building, knowing blood had already been spilled right outside. Inside, the school is a maze. Bullet holes in windows, strange strings hanging from ceilings, plants forcing through the floor. Would you push deeper into those shadows? At one point, he's trapped in a bathroom with no handle, and panic sets in.
Destroyed. Oh no. There's no handle on this door for me to get out. Are you serious? Oh my god. Alright, fuck, I gotta put my camera down and figure this out.
If it were you, would your heart be racing? Then the real terror hits. A trail of what looks like blood leads across the floor, ending in bullet casings. Even 666 is scrawled on a door. And then footsteps. Someone is inside. His voice shakes. Somebody's in there. That's when he makes the only choice left is to get out.
Oh shit, there's a bunch. Look at this. Oh, there's a trail of blood. That's crazy. Goes to that door. What the hell? That's vandalism. At this point in the video, some additional narration is required. You see, unfortunately at this exact moment, my camera stopped recording, but I immediately noticed and pressed record to continue filming. I also want to point out that normally in a situation like this, I would have remained calm. But after hearing the stories of the murder that took place here, and seeing what looks like blood and bullet casings on the floor, I decided to leave, instead of investigating any further. What was that? Somebody's in there. Yeah.
So, what do you think? Was that blood real? And who else was lurking in that abandoned school? Just when you think it can't get stranger, wait until you see this. This comes from Dark Ghost Paranormal, a channel that hunts the creepy and unexplained. He returns to a haunted hut. This is his attempt to free whatever's trapped inside. He starts by setting a trap, the last time it failed. The place feels wrong from the first step. He hears a cat. Objects move. He asks again, "Who are you?" The answer, "Victims present but unseen." Imagine glimpsing a presence you cannot see. Would you stay? He installs a night camera after hearing footsteps on the roof and knocks through the walls. After installing it for not long, something strange started moving outside. What do you think that was? The creepy stuff that has been disturbing the hut? A chilling warning. Don't go to the mirror. Why? Mirrors often act as doors. He steps outside, checks his gear, then returns, only to find silence and more questions. The sound dies, he lingers, then decides, if nothing happens, he'll go home. So if you are the one, what would you do? Confront the unknown, or walk away before the mirror answers back? The last clip was chilling, but this next one feels like pure nightmare fuel. I saw this chilling video on Cursed Urban, a YouTuber known for venturing deep into haunted forests and camping alone at night. This time, he set his sights on the infamous Shadow Forest. Legend has it, years ago, a man committed a brutal murder nearby and ran into these woods. Some claim he still hides here, watching from the trees. As Dan entered the forest, he already felt uneasy every time he turned his back. It sounded like something was following him. What could that have been? Later, while using Spirit Talker, chilling messages came through. They locked me away. I was poisoned. We keep secrets. Who do you think did all these things?
All right, Spirit Talker is on. See if anybody is, see if anybody's around this forest that would like to communicate. If I'm speaking with anybody?
They locked me away.
They locked me away. I'm sorry to hear that. Why did they lock you away? No, you don't.
The forest is home.
The forest is home. Is the forest your home? I'm not done mocking people who litter. Hold on. No, you don't understand. I have to litter, guys.
Suddenly, Dan smelled cigarette smoke, thick and heavy, though no one was around. Where do you think the smell is coming from?
I don't know, dude. That's kind of odd. Yeah, dude. It still smells like somebody's smoking. I don't know. That's odd. That's really, really weird.
The sense of being stalked grew stronger. He admitted, I don't have a good feeling about tonight. Have you ever felt watched, even when no one was there? Finally, the device whispered a word that froze him, stab, followed by red man and return.
All, Red man. All right, we got one. Red man. Who's Red man? Stab. Joyce. Stab. Cavern. Stab. Joyce. Oh, okay. Touch. Was Joyce one of the people that was stabbed? Because what did I say? What did I tell you that I heard about this place earlier? That there was a killer who stabbed 2 people to death and fled into here.
Could this be the ghost of the murderer, still haunting the forest? So, would you dare camp in the Shadow Forest after hearing this? From eerie to downright disturbing, here's what came next. Dead City Paranormal is a channel known for urban exploration and paranormal investigation. They posted this terrifying investigation. Matt and Dylan entered a long-abandoned cottage in North Wales, a place frozen in time since 2014. Every wall was cloaked in cobwebs, every corner whispering with decay. From the moment they switched on the K2 meter, it began flickering. Was someone already waiting for them? Old bedrooms stood untouched, personal belongings scattered as if their owners had just vanished. Who left so suddenly, and why? As Matt called out, The device jumped to red, almost like a direct response. Could it be the spirit of someone who passed away here?
To be honest. I don't know, look at this. It's bathroom. Oh my god, it's going to red here. Is that you? Can you make this go to red again for me if it's you? If there's someone around me now. Put your hand over it. Put your hand over my hand. It'll make it go to red. Oh. Nearly and then dropped. Thank you so much.
Things escalated when a strange glowing box was discovered in the kitchen. What kind of energy lingers in a simple Tupperware container?
If you can sit. You can't really sit. But like, can you see it? You might be able to. Basically, the box is glowing. It's really hard to even say how. It's definitely glowing, isn't it?
It's glowing. It's not just you. I can see it as well.
The box is glowing, guys.
Soon after, their camera mysteriously shut off despite a fresh battery. Coincidence or interference from beyond? Later, a voice through the spirit talker whispered chilling words like, "from the pit," and even names, Tony, Jess. Were these the spirits of the home revealing themselves? The next video doesn't just creep you out. It'll leave you unsettled. This story comes from Tiago Furacão, a YouTuber known for his terrifying paranormal explorations. In this video, they enter an abandoned house deep in the forest of Lenda Nova. From the start, the energy feels wrong, heavy, almost suffocating. Tiago describes seeing a shifting figure, sometimes male, sometimes female. What kind of spirit takes on more than one form? Inside, the air grows colder as they begin their spirit box session. The device responds with strange voices, calling out names, whispering answers. Was someone truly trying to communicate? Suddenly, a door slams shut. Then Thais screams. She sees a hand sliding through a crack in the wall. Who or what was reaching for them?
Que foi? Meu Deus! Olha aquilo! O quê? Que foi? País do céu! Que, Thiago?
As they press deeper, footsteps echo, shadows dart, and something leaps at Tiago. What kind of force lunges at the living inside a house like this? The spirit box then delivers a chilling command. Get out now, both of you. A woman's voice insists she is in charge. Could this house belong to a restless spirit that refuses to share its domain? They respect the warning, leaving quickly. But what followed them back into the night? This chilling story comes from Elieni Adventure, a creator known for posting terrifying explorations. He returned once again to the Fazenda Amaldiçoada, the cursed farm. Hidden behind the main house was another structure, untouched in his earlier visits. The place carried a sinister legend. The former owner, a snake handler, died tragically after being bitten. His spirit, bound to the land, refuses release. Many explorers tried spirit box sessions here, but he never wanted help. Why does a spirit choose to stay chained to such darkness? As he explored the crumbling rooms, something terrifying happened. An apparition appeared, the same ghostly figure that haunted him in past videos.
Sede principal da fazenda.
Oh meu Deus, pessoal! Olha ali! A mesma aparição que apareceu para mim lá, ó! É a mesma!
Could it be the spirit of the snake handler still watching? Each shadow in the broken house seemed alive, each corridor breathing dread. Would you have the courage to keep going after seeing the same figure again and again? Strange noises echoed from the basement. Footsteps, whispers. He circled the house, lantern flickering, as if the darkness itself wanted him gone. Yet he pressed on, uncovering more ruins and heavy, oppressive energy. The atmosphere grew unbearable, terror extremo. Even he admitted the place carried a darkness few could withstand. Would you dare step into the cursed farm at night?